We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Operation in PHP. Okay, here we will completely focus on the coding portion. Okay, for the PHP, we have to install, first of all, install XAMPP. Okay, the reason, okay, to develop a complete or entire project, we require many things. For example, database, a virtual server, mail server. Okay, to upload the code, we require FileZilla. Okay, so it is very difficult. Okay, and definitely we require PHP also to check the code, to compile the code. Okay, so it will be very difficult to install each and every these applications step by step. Okay, so XAMPP is also called as Apache Friends. Okay, so these are the friends websites. They have created a package which is called XAMPP. Okay, so that is for the cross-platform Windows and Linux. Okay, so when we install the XAMPP, it will automatically install all the other required softwares based on their versionings. Okay, so in the database we have to use PHP MyAdmin. To access the database, we have to use the localhost / PHP MyAdmin. Okay, to test whether the XAMPP is installed correctly or not. Okay, first we have to install. Second, okay, start XAMPP control panel. Start Apache server. If you want to create or to code the database, you have to start the database also. Okay, so next one we have to run. Okay, so in the localhost we have to type only localhost. Okay, so it will display the landing page of the XAMPP. Okay, if you get it properly, okay, then your Apache is working or has been installed successfully. Okay, so when we type the localhost, the screen should be appear like this. Okay, this means our XAMPP has been installed properly and successfully. Now for the CRUD operation, okay, so it contains 4 major parts. First one, insert. Second thing, delete. Third one, modify or update. Okay, so this includes the main CRUD operation. Okay, so we will first, for the CRUD operation, we have to create a database. So we start with the localhost / PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so it this one shows the database portion. Okay, it is server side PHP. Okay, so it is also called PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so I want to create a new database. Okay, so I want to create registration. Okay, so I have created the database. Okay, you can see registration is here. Now I want to create a table, okay, which contains total 5 rows. Okay, so I want to create table user, yes, then number of columns. Okay, sorry, number of columns. I want total 5 columns. So first I have to create the column. Now it will ask the name of the columns and the data type, whether it is primary key, auto increment. Okay, so first one is always the primary key, so that is UID. Okay, integer, I want to give it the length 11. Next one is username. Okay, so name of the user should be varchar. Okay, let me assign the length 50. User email, again it is varchar, and the length is 50. User password, the length is again it is varchar, and the length sorry, data type is varchar and length is 50. I want to assign the phone number. Okay, so that is user phone, and the phone number is big integer, and the length here will be 10. Why? Because I want 10 digit mobile number. Now when we create first, I have used the user ID that should be auto incremented. I want to assign it as a primary key. Okay, so that is again auto increment. When I click on the auto increment, it will say me that whether it is primary key or not. Yes, I will say yes, I will assign it as a primary key. Okay, and now I want to save this database. So let's save this database and check the table. Okay, now you can see the structure of the tables. Okay, so first column name is user ID, next one is the username, third one is user email, fourth one is user password, and fifth one is the user phone number. Now after creating the database, we have to create a connection file. Okay, in the PHP, the connection file is we have to create, we should create actually separately, because that if we want to connect multiple times, it will we have to write same code of lines many times. So instead of writing multiple times, we can create a separate PHP file. Okay, and when we create the separate PHP file, we can include it in any page at any time. Okay, so it will be reduce our coding portion, that we do not have to write it frequently. Okay, so first let me create a new file that is connection.php, and I want to save it. Okay, see, first thing we have to save it in the always htdocs part. So in the htdocs part, czamp htdoc, I want to create a new folder. Let's say Rajesh. Okay, mini pro. Okay, so it is mini pro, and inside the mini pro I want to create a connection dot php file. Okay, so where here I can write my connection code. Okay, so it is again we have to start with the php. Okay, in the connection file I have to create a connection that is MySQL I underscore connect. Okay, it displays that I means uh, improved version of the PHP. Okay, first I have to write the localhost. Okay, because it is our local server. Next one is the root. Okay, so that is the username, and next one is the password. See, as of now our code is not live, so it will remain as it is. This one is the local host, this one is the username, and this one is the blank. Okay, so password will remain the blank, but when we upload our code online, okay, so we will be assigned a server name, a username, as well as a passwords. Okay, so we have to replace it here. Okay, now if I have to check whether it is connected successfully or not. See, if it is connected, then it is good. We want that our database should be connected. But if it is not connected successfully, okay, so let's say if this variable is not set, okay, means the condition is false. So I have to say echo not connected to the server. But let's see whether it is connected successfully. Okay, see, if it is connected successfully, then we do not need to print the message. So if it is not connected, then we will definitely print the message. Okay, next one, if the database is connected, sorry, the server is connected. Now we have to select the database. Okay, so this is MySQLi underscore select underscore db. Okay, so to select the database. Okay, so our connection file is sorry, our connection string is that, and our database name is we have to check registration. Okay, so registration. Okay, if it is not connected, then we have to print the message echo database not connected. Okay, now our let's run this project. We have created a project. In this project, in the htdocs, our project is mini pro. So in the mini pro we have created a connection file. Okay, so let's check localhost slash mini pro slash connection dot php. Okay, when we run this file, okay, it is showing that database not connected. Now we have to check whether that is the database name is mentioned correctly or not. So reg okay, see this one. Okay, so this one is again now let's try again. Okay, so localhost slash mini pro, and next one is connection. Okay, so this one is the empty. That means our database is connected successfully. So the main thing is that if we have provided the database name incorrect, only in that condition it will display the message. Okay, if we have provided it correctly, okay, it will won't show that message. Now if localhost a, okay, now assigning now let's again check. See, it is showing that the no such host. Okay, so because of no such host, it is showing in connection also. Okay, so the main thing is that we can show the specific message here. Okay, whether there is a problem in connection of the server or the problem is in the connection of the database. But if there is no connection, it will remain, or it should, okay, our answer is always that it should remain empty only. Now next one, let's start with the insert operation. Okay, so to insert in the insert operation, we have to first create a form. So to create the form, we have to let's create a new file, then we have to create save as insert dot php. Okay, now I have to create a form first. Doc type html slash html. Okay, it is divided into two parts, head and body. Now our form field will be form, sorry, slash body. Okay, our html portion should be inside form. Method is equal to post slash form. Let's create see, we have created 5 fields in the database, but the first field is auto increment, right? Okay, so in such cases, when the first field is auto increment, we are expecting remaining 4 fields from the user. Okay, why? Because first field is act as a primary key, so user won't enter it. Okay, so first one is username. Okay, it will input type is equal to text, name is equal to a name, break, user email, input type is equal to text, name is equal to a email, and break, user password, input type is equal to text, name is equal to a password, break, user phone, input type is equal to text, name is equal to a phone, break. Okay, now input type is submit. Okay, I want to register. Oh, this will appear on the button. Name is equal to, let's say, registration form. Okay, so let's run this file, localhost slash minipro, and inside it is insert.php. Okay, so this one is our form. Okay, we have to write inside this one, and when we click on the register, it should be inserted in database. Okay, so in the next session we will continue with the insert operation of the PHP in this file. Thank you everyone.